Man, it's been a while since I've been here.
You think?
Oh, hi. What happened to you?
I've been sick the last couple days. You would have known if you had even been here.
Yeah, sorry. I've been gone off doing stuff. But anyways, let's get right to it. Hello guys, King Casey here.
Along with the sick TJ as your co-host.
And welcome to the long-awaited tournament recap.
My gosh, we are so far behind.
I know, it's all my fault.
Round 3 begins tomorrow.
So that's why we're going to be finishing the 2 episodes in one day.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, that may be sucky for a sick TJ, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Well, today in episode 1, we're going to be going over the entirety of the first round, which most of you may think, oh gosh, this episode's going to be an hour long. No, it's not. We're going to be skimming over a lot of these. And I mean a lot of these.
Most of them. But we have a couple battles that we're going to be covering. Not in-depth timeline style, but going over our opinions of them. There won't be any teams for these first 2 episodes, just so we can get through them without taking 6 hours. So once we hit episode 3, it will be back to normal.
That's good.
Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys are excited for the long-awaited tournament recap. Make sure to just do everything, and yeah. Let's get on with the first battle of this, and yeah, we're gonna be telling what happened because yeah. All right. So the first battle that happened was Master Daniel versus Beast. Yeah, nothing really much to say here. Who ended up winning?
That being Beast won.
Yeah. Alright, moving on to battle number 2. Yeah, this is one we are going to be going in depth on.
Or at least give our thoughts on.
Yeah, it is me versus Professor Doduo.
Just Dudo.
I know, but yeah, this was obviously my fight of the first round.
Overall, it was a good match, but it was clear who the winner was going to be with ease.
Yeah, overall, yeah, I liked it. I won with only having to use 5 Pokemon and only 4 fainted, so the best sweep I've had it of all time. Hooray!
It may be new to you, but not so new to others.
Yeah, and I actually think we should go in depth on every single one of these matches, considering we could probably fit it under 20 minutes.
No, it'd be here for over 30 minutes if we did. So most of these we're gonna go over shortly. Some of these we'll give a little more opinion on, but others, no, just no.
Well, you can do that. I'm giving my thoughts on every single one. Moving on to battle number 3. We have Ocean versus my dad, Michael.
No comment from me.
Of course. I thought this battle overall was pretty good. I was hoping that my dad would win, and he did win against Ocean, even though Ocean did have a pretty interesting team. Even though it wasn't all water type Pokemon, it was mostly Pokemon that were blue, which is pretty cool.
Fair enough.
Moving on to battle number 4, we have TP versus Auno. No comment.
No comment from me either. We'll just say Auno is the winner.
Yeah, Auno did end up winning, even though good job to Auno. Battle number 5, we have Zygarde guy versus Cynthia. No comment.
Yeah, me neither. We'll just say that Zygarde guy won.
Yeah, the first half of bracket, and we're probably going to be saying that a lot. But anyways, moving on to battle number 6, we actually have someone I'm gonna give my opinion on. Magic's Funhouse versus Rudra.
You go first, Casey.
But as you know, Magic's Funhouse was the guy that won. I believe it was against Shadow Lugia, and that was his first battle of all time.
Correct.
And overall, yeah, he did very well in his first tournament match, winning out against Rudra. And overall, it was a pretty good battle. And you'll see later in this tournament that he advances pretty far.
Overall, good battle. He holds his own really well, and nothing much more to say.
Moving on to battle number 7, I'll definitely be giving my opinion on this one. We have Albin versus, I just put HMR. Or MHR.
Yeah, that's what he went by, MHR.
Yeah, but anyways, I thought this was a very good battle overall. Albin obviously being one of our closest friends on the Lucario's Productions. And yeah, he ended up doing very well, winning out, and overall did very good.
Overall, for me, good fight. Knew Albin was going to win, and of course he's going farther than he usually does, because he usually gets stopped by a ranked opponent.
But considering the opponent bracket he's in, he's looking to do pretty well.
I'd have to agree.
He also ends up going pretty far too. Moving on to battle number 8, my biggest upset of round 1 by far. My brother versus Marcus Free.
It's Matthias, I think.
Matthias Free. I'm gonna say Marcus. Yeah, I was pretty salty after this one happened. My brother lost again. That's pretty all I'm gonna say. If you want to see every one of these battles full in depth, just go watch them on Lucario's Productions.
I'm in a really sickly mood, and yeah.
No comment on TJ's end. Okay, great. Moving on to battle number 9, we have one I'm gonna go opinion based on. Lucha versus my mom, Janet.
No comment.
Overall, I thought it was a pretty good match. I honestly thought Lucha was gonna win that battle. But my mom managed to pull through, which was an upset for most, but a victory for our family. Woohoo! Now moving on to battle number 10, we don't really have an interesting match here. It's only Auno versus TJ.
Yeah, I've got no comment because I knew I was gonna win this match.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious that TJ was gonna win this match. He's the highest ranked trainer of this tournament. And, yeah, overall, did very well. That's all I've got to say on this. There's really not much to go in depth on this one. He did very good as normal. But overall, let's move on to, Battle 11. Flame Trainer X versus First Let's Play.
Yawn.
Who ended up winning this one?
First player, but he went by Jacob.
Alright, well, good job to him. Sorry, Flame Trainer X, maybe next time. Moving on to battle number 12. This was a pretty interesting match. Axel versus John, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Juan?
Yes, Juan. Thank you. Yeah, so, obviously, this was a match of, I believe this was Axel's first tournament.
Same with Juan.
Yes, overall, pretty big battle of newcomers, and yeah, they both did really well. But Jewel, no, not Jewel, Jewel, I still can't pronounce it. Juan ended up winning. There we go.
Yeah, no comment from me.
Yeah, JJ's gonna be saying a lot of no comments. But anyways. Moving on to battle number 13, we have Pokemon Master versus Charizard Master.
Yawn.
I thought this battle was decent. But one of the weakest of the entire tournament, considering what happened with second half of bracket. But anyways, yeah, this was a very good matchup. Or decent matchup. And who ended up winning this again?
Pokemon Master.
Alright, good job to a Pokemon Master for ending up winning. And next up we have Kirby Fan versus Jordan. I believe this was your friend?
Yes.
Yeah, overall, I thought this match was pretty good. One of the better ones of first bracket, even though it was kind of pretty obvious who was gonna win.
I actually enjoyed this match. It was a back and forth struggle, and it was a good one.
Yeah, and obviously, Kirby Fan ended up winning. And even though, yeah, Kirby Fan did really good in this battle, and we'll see how he does later in this tournament.
I agree.
Spoiler alert, he goes pretty far. Anyways, moving on, to battle, where are we? Number 15, we have Dimpu versus Vanessa.
Well, it was a ranked opponent. It wasn't too interesting.
Overall, I thought this was an interesting match, considering we had Vanessa, Steve's sister, who was shown to be decently powerful, versus Dimpu, one of the lowest ranked trainers, but still very powerful. I thought
Despite having a poor below 500 record.
Yeah, go watch our trainer ranking video if you want to learn about that more. Yeah, but overall, this was a good battle, but it was overshadowed by many of the bigger ones of this one. But yes, Dimpu ended up winning. And number 16, ending out our first half of bracket, we have GP versus Red, or Greninja Productions.
Oh gosh.
This was one to easily predict, concerning if you've seen GP's previous record. His standout achievement is he won against the Pokemon League.
Don't know how.
But yeah, it was a decent match. GP ended up winning. It was pretty obvious though. TJ, do you have any thoughts on this match?
Interesting, since GP almost blew it, but other than that, not really.
Of course. Okay, so now we move on to the second half of bracket. Now I'm gonna explain why this second half is very interesting. And as if you didn't know, Tournament 14 was a basic tournament. No Megas, no Battle Bonds, no anything crazy, no Lord Arceus creations, no anything Lucaris Productions made, besides Berry Change, for some reason.
Dino's Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and Dino's Pokemon?
Go watch the most recent episode between Jack and CJ if you want to find out why.
Oh wait. Huh, I just got an idea. I'll think about that one later. But anyway, so yeah, if you couldn't tell, most of the ranked trainers weren't in the first half of bracket. And this is why. They were placed in the second half of bracket. And this probably made for the best second half of tournament bracket we've had of all time.
Especially since most of them were ranked opponents facing each other.
Like some very good matches we will talk about later. But anyways, alright, let's get on with battle number 17. We have, Master Brandon versus ya boy Talon.
Overall a good match, and I'm glad Talon won.
Yeah. And, yeah, Talon did pretty well against Master Brandon, going up against a pretty good trainer that isn't ranked and still managing to, pull out.
Talon is also a strong trainer, not ranked.
Yeah, and he'll prove himself. I'm not going to elaborate any more on that till part 2.
I agree.
But anyway, so yeah, overall that battle was decent. Good job. But moving on to battle number 18, oh, we have a big one.
Oh, this one was nuts.
We have RSG versus Kevin. Yes, you heard me, that Kevin. We have a pretty good, this could have been a top 8 quality match easily in the first round.
Oh gosh, yeah, I agree with that. That is definitely a top 8 match.
Yeah, and yeah, but overall this battle was very well made. One of the best of the entire first round.
I would definitely have to agree, but in the end, Kevin was the victor.
Yeah, even though it was kind of obvious, RSG still put up a very good fight.
I couldn't agree more.
So then, alright, moving on to battle number 19. We have another very cool battle. Summit, who is a very powerful not-ranked trainer, versus Alexander.
I honestly don't have a comment for this one. It may have been an interesting match, but I figured Alexander would win.
I mean, I have to agree with you that Alexander would win. But overall, I thought it was a... But yeah, overall, that battle was pretty good, even though it's pretty obvious who was gonna win. It's obvious Alexander is ranked 6. Moving on to battle number 20, we have another interesting one. Andre, who's ranked number 25, versus Dom.
Interesting match, but Andre won in the end.
Yeah, it was kind of obvious who was gonna win this, but Andre did a very good job pulling through his match. Moving on to battle number 21, probably the boringest match of second half. We have A Animations versus Madden.
No comment.
Of course. But anyways, yeah, I don't really have much to say on this one either. It was pretty well. It was a good match, like every one of these matches has been. But it was just boring considering it was in second bracket, and following it was actually a pretty decent battle.
That match was just average, and the second half of this round has proven it's more than just average.
Yeah, moving on to battle number, where are we? Battle number 22. We have Bryce versus rank number 5, overpowered Pikachu, Anthony.
I wish my friend could do better than he did, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah, obviously we know Anthony's Pikachu is on steroids, and we're still trying to figure out what his Pikachu takes to be that powerful.
Who knows? Maybe it's just good on vitamins.
And we still haven't figured that out to this very day. If it wasn't obvious who won, Anthony won. Even though Bryce did put up a decent fight.
Even then, Alexander won with only losing 4 Pokemon, so...
Yeah, but anyways, moving on to the next battle. It was Infer versus Sandy, who ended up doing really well in last tournament 13.
Even then, Infer decided to handicap himself and not bring a single legendary Pokemon, and still somehow won.
Yeah, even though Sandy did very good last time, who ended up being stopped by Steven, yeah, it just seems that Infer was just too much for her to deal with. Moving on to battle number 24, we have Jacob, no, my brother, a different one, versus Shepard.
One of my only friends who ended up ranked did a very good job in winning his match.
Yeah, Shepard did very well. Moving on to round number 2. Now, battle number 25 was one of my personal favorites of this match, of this bracket. We had MD Gold versus Ash.
Gold won.
Yeah, that's all TJ is gonna say like usual. But anyways, I thought this battle was pretty good, but it was obvious who was gonna win. I mean, Gold is one of the top 15, actually number 15, and he did very well, managing to take care of Ash's team pretty quickly. And just to make it clear, this is not the Ash from the Pokemon anime.
Otherwise, we'd be singing a different note.
Yeah. But anyways, moving on to battle number 26, we have hopefully one TJ will actually comment on, Julius versus Scout.
This was a really good match, and even though it looked like Julius would win, that wasn't the case. Scout was the victor.
Yep, Scout actually did very well pulling out against Julius, who is a very powerful ranked trainer. Actually, TJ's the highest ranked of TJ's friends.
That might change going into the next rankings.
Yeah, maybe, but we'll see. anyways, yeah, this battle was really good. Good job to both Julius and Scout, but Scout ended up pulling through and did pretty well. Moving on to another battle, battle number 27, we have Tom versus King Ghidorah.
Overall, a good matchup, but my dad won in the end.
Yeah, good job to TJ's dad for moving on. King Ghidorah, I was expecting him to lose, cause he's one that we think is a GP made up character. Yeah, but moving on to battle number 28, one of the biggest of this first round, we have VMOX versus Jackster.
Another good matchup that could have been a quarterfinal matchup.
Yeah, this could have been a quarterfinals easily. But anyways, yeah, this match was really good. Yeah, they were pretty much at each other's throats the entire time, but if you look at their rankings, it was kind of obvious who was gonna win this one, as Jackster ended up pulling out the win and moving on to round 2. Sorry VMOX that you had to lose this early.
Oops.
Yeah, but moving on to battle number 29, the best battle of first round by far, Game Master 25 versus Steve. 2 top 10 trainers going at it in the first round.
This is what you would look like. This was a matchup you could see in the semifinals or the finals.
Yeah,
Not the first round.
Yeah, this could have easily been a semifinals or even a finals match if Steve somehow made it to finals for the 3rd time in a row.
This was an amazing matchup, hype, fast-paced action, but in the end, Steve was the victor.
Yeah, even though Game Master put up a very good fight against Steve. We all know that Steve is ranked number 3 and in the second powerful trainer that is ranked in this entire tournament. So Steve ended up losing. And no, not Steve. I mean Game Master. Whoops.
Anyway, let's move on to the next match.
Moving on to battle number 30, we have Argument Bitsu versus Camus.
No comment, really. I figured Argument Bitsu was gonna win this match.
Yeah, overall, it was a pretty funny battle to watch. I knew that Argument Bitsu was gonna win considering his flop in Tournament 13. But overall, he did pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. And now, moving on to battle number 31, CJ versus Kappa.
A good match, but CJ eventually won.
Yeah, good job to CJ for winning out in his battle in round 1, and this good job overall. And moving on to battle number 32, this was the most hilarious battle by far. If you know who I'm talking, you all know who I'm talking about. Battle number 32 was Jack Fossil versus MC Nugget. MC Nugget makes his grand return.
No comment, it was incredibly one-sided.
Yeah, I don't even need to explain this. You know that he ended up winning. But anyways,
overall, we had an interesting amount of first-round matches, and I happen to like them.
Alright, but anyway, so yeah, that was the final battle of Tournament 14 Round 1.
We'll bring up the round 2 matchups next time. Until then, I need some rest.
Yeah, but overall, this was a very good first round, one of the best we've had, and the second round is gonna be heating up even more. So anyways, this has been Casey.
And TJ.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Take care.